Right now, this is Thanksgiving Day, and it is beautiful out. Got the traditional turkey right here. This is the smoker. I'm holding it closed with my leg right now because the latch is open. But we're gonna open this. We want to do this quickly because we don't want to lose a whole lot of heat. So here we go. So we're gonna put this traditional one down here on the bottom. Put this one in. Put them over. We will check the internal temp on them. But we're looking for an internal temp of 165 degrees for the breast, maybe 175, 180 around the deepest part of the leg. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit it with some wood chips. We're just going to be using some mesquite smoking chips. So that's what we're going to be using here. Cool thing about the master built is that it's got this side loading chip tray, so it doesn't actually affect the heat. So we're gonna take the clean fingers over here, hold it while we dig in with our clean hand. And we're just gonna load this thing up a little bit, and you'll be able to see pretty quickly. We're gonna put it in, rotate it so it drops them into the wood tray, the chip tray that's inside, just above the electric element. And then you can see both turkeys in there right now. And we'll start catching some smoke here in just a couple minutes. You can already kind of see down here by the bottom, there's some smoke. This is the water bowl right down here, which we actually, it's wrapped with foil to help with cleanup, and filled it with half apple juice, half water, so it'll help kind of circulate that apple flavor. But that looks like we're about to have some bomb turkey later today. So anyways, we'll keep an eye on this, and we'll check back with you here in a little bit. Cool, so we're back outside, and we got some good smoke happening here. It's starting to really circulate. You can see how this is kind of the area where the electric element is, and it's starting to smoke its way through the turkeys. One thing you may have also noticed is that after my spiel as to how I wanted to have the turkey, the original one on top, I had initially put it in the bottom. So I did a quick switch on those. We're still at the very beginning of the smoke. Cool, so these turkeys have been in for about 3 hours now. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the rotation like I talked about. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top one, move it to the bottom one, move it to the top. I'm also gonna flip the turkeys over so that the breast is now facing up. And then I'm gonna plug the meat probes into the turkey breast so that we can make sure that we're hitting the right internal temp. So we're gonna try and do this quickly because we don't want to lose too much heat in here. I'll probably take out one, close it. You'll see. Ooh, get hit with that smoke right there. It's beautiful. Temperature up to about 240. I wanted to speed up the time a little bit, make sure that we made it to dinner. And there we go. I just put that in a pretty thick part of the breast. We're going to close up this right here. Try not to get it all dirty. Cool. And we'll take a look at it again a little bit later. So it's going to come back up to temperature. Let's do this so we can see kind of where we're sitting at right now. Let's see here. Oh, looks like it's at 122 internal temp, so we got a little bit of room to go. This is cool. We're going to set it to 165. It should start beeping at us. We'll just stick that over there on the side. So we'll check back at it in a little bit. Well, here it is. We've reached the point where I'm ready to take the turkeys out of the smoker. Anyways, here we go. Let's check these out. Oh gosh, these things look beautiful. Oh, those are pretty birds. Hey, you can see the skin started to kind of tear away a little bit right here, but oh goodness, here we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check this. Oh, look, as you can see, juice is kind of oozing out of this. This is where I tested the temperature a little bit earlier. I'll use the same hole. I don't want to poke another hole here. Let's try not to look at Celsius. That nobody understands Celsius. All right. Oh, that's climbing nice. That's pretty. Look at that. That is a good-looking bird. climbing. I'm gonna go ahead. Watch this here, watch this. I'm gonna pull this meat probe out. Let's see the juices that come out of this thing right here. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh man, look at this, just glistening. This thing looks beautiful. You can see the meat was pulling away from the bone right here. This is gonna fall right off the bone. This is gonna be so good. Oh, let's see, what's our thermometer up here saying? 171, so yeah, my thermometer is reading good. We'll pull this out. Alright. Let's see here, let's slide this out just a little bit. I've got a meat probe in the back here. This is, I'm gonna put that in. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put this in the roasting right here. Oh yeah. And I have to say that's not bad for presentation. Look at this nice deep brown color. This was the Cajun one, so like I had said, it's going to come out a little bit darker of a brown. It looks amazing. There we go. I'm going to pull out. Oh my goodness! Wow, this looks incredible. Look at this. Look at this beautiful. But we're going to get this in here. We're not going to have any turkey mishaps over here. But oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this smoke color is. You can see how golden the wings got. Oh goodness, look at the bone. It's just the meat. Oh, that's the one I broke earlier. But oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And we're gonna go ahead and cover these up. We're actually taking these over to the mother-in-law's. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll carve into them over there. These are gonna rest. It probably takes us about 20 minutes to get there. So hopefully not too long of a rest, but you can kind of, yeah, that skin's gonna be nice and crispy. Oh, this is good. So we'll catch up with you guys over at the mother-in-law's and with the rest of the family, and we're gonna do a nice slice into these bad boys. So we'll see you soon. All right, so here we go. Here's the big reveal. We're gonna cut into this turkey here with Bob the butcher. Oh, whoa, we better watch it over here. He gets a little camera shy over here, but we're gonna slice this. Oh my goodness. Look at how juicy that breast is. Over there. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Look how perfect that looks. That looks amazing.
We're going to have to cool a little more before we cut any more.
Look at this.
You want to put that on?
Look at this oozing out right here.
A lot of juice. Moist turkey.
So we're going to let this rest. Gosh, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a little, I'm going to take a little piece of this right here. This is really hot right here. But I'm going to just tear it off. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so juicy. Oh, and that's delicious. That is exciting. Turkey meat's good. This is good. Inject it. We did the dry brine. Wow. Smoked turkey. Best I've had yet. That is nice and juicy. We finished slicing up the turkey, and we've got both the traditional style and the Cajun style. Got some other sides here and stuff like that. Got a bunch of family hanging out. But really excited to try this again. It was definitely interesting. Probably try it a little bit different next time. I want to get the skin a little bit crispier, maybe try a little bit higher of the heat. I was definitely happy with how long it took. It only took about 6.5 hours, which was nice for both turkeys. For the first half, it was at 240 degrees, and then we went to 225 degrees. Dropped it down to slow it down just a little bit. But everything was delicious, and got to thank everybody for their help, and just hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. So cheers.